Have you ever heard of a feast so legendary that it's still being talked about thousands of years later? I'm not talking about a modern-day celebrity party. I'm talking about a banquet that literally changed the course of history. This is the story of Babylon's feast. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're stepping back in time, into the heart of the most powerful empire of its day. Imagine the city of Babylon. Its towering walls, its hanging gardens, a marvel of the ancient world. And at its heart, King Belshazzar, a ruler who believed his kingdom was invincible. One night, to show off his power and perhaps to thumb his nose at his enemies, Belshazzar threw a massive feast. We're talking 1,000 of his lords, endless food and rivers of wine. It was the ultimate display of wealth and arrogance. But Belshazzar decided to take it a step too far. He called for the sacred golden and silver vessels that his predecessor, Nebuchadnezzar, had taken from the temple in Jerusalem. These weren't just fancy cups. To the people of Judah, they were holy, dedicated to the worship of God. But Belshazzar and his guests didn't care. They used these sacred vessels to toast their own idols of gold, silver, bronze, and stone. It was the ultimate act of disrespect, a direct challenge. And then something happened that silenced the entire party. A moment that would be forever etched in history. Out of thin air, the fingers of a human hand appeared and began to write on the plaster of the palace wall, right there in the glow of the lamplight. The music stopped. The laughter died. The king watched, his face turning pale, his knees knocking together in fear. None of his wise men, his astrologers, or his diviners could read the mysterious writing. Panic set in. Here was the most powerful man in the known world, completely helpless. It was then that the Queen Mother remembered a man named Daniel, a man known for his wisdom, his insight, and his connection to the one true God. Daniel was brought before the terrified king. He looked at the writing on the wall, and unlike the others, he understood. But before he translated the message, he reminded Belshazzar of a crucial lesson his ancestor Nebuchadnezzar had learned the hard way, that the Most High God is sovereign over all kingdoms and sets over them anyone he wishes. Belshazzar knew this story, yet he had not humbled his heart. Then Daniel read the words, "Many, many, tekel, upharsin." What did it mean? Daniel explained. Many. God has numbered the days of your kingdom and brought it to an end. Imagine hearing that. Tekel. You have been weighed on the scales and found wanting. A declaration of personal and national failure. Upharsin. Your kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. It was a death sentence for an entire empire, delivered in real time. And the prophecy came true with shocking speed. The Bible tells us that on that very night, Belshazzar, the king of Babylon, was slain. The mighty empire fell, just as the hand of God had written. This story from the book of Daniel is more than just a dramatic historical account. It's a powerful reminder about pride and humility. It teaches us that true strength isn't found in gold, armies, or impenetrable walls, but in recognizing a power greater than ourselves. It's a timeless lesson that no matter how secure we might feel, there are always scales of justice and integrity we are being weighed against. What do you think is the biggest lesson from Babylon's feast? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a story that really makes you think about our own lives and legacies. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey into the past. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations of ancient wisdom. We'll see you in the next video.